Hey Teela Jammers, how are you doing? So I'm back with another video. Oh god, this is gonna fall. Hope your January is going really well. Today I'm going to be talking about muddy waters. Now we all know the saying about pigs. We don't want to get in with that crowd because they just dirty. Now I would say there are loads of elements of things that could get you dirty, maybe being in the wrong crowd. And if you talk about surrounding yourself with the right people or even the wrong people, things could get dirty. You could end up maybe participating in the wrong situation or finding yourself making a big mistake. What I'm coming here to talk to you about is about the internalization of other people's opinions. So, in this life, in this day, in this age, we have, let's say, we've come to normalize a lot of things. You see it on the news all the time, and they repeat things on the news, constantly. Every day, it's negativity, negativity, negativity. So, that becomes a part of your DNA. It becomes a part of who you are. You can go about your day, great, and as soon as you hear something negative, it just drains you. So for me, it's very important to stay in a way that doesn't, get blocked. You don't get blocked, you don't get covered by the wall, Internalization is important. It's important to coordinate with others. It's important to coexist. It's important to raise our consciousness in a way that is bettering our understanding of us as a people. We are all one. Let's be real. We are all one. But when we need to be transparent, when we need to be loyal about ourselves, and this is all about personality, this is about who am I? Am I this? Am I that? It's about certainty. It comes down to certainty. When you have someone telling you that you're this and you internalize it as real, as truth, you become essentially dirty. If you think about water, and I can't remember the study, but I watched it. My mentor sent me, it was a TikTok video, and basically they had water, and water is made up of many crystals. So when you send love into the universe from your energy center, it can create very much a loving energy as well. Now, if you have maybe negative thoughts, or you internalize a negative situation into maybe something that's wrong with you, that water is going to not nourish you. It's just going to go through you. It's going to become toxic. So what I'm saying in regards to this element of things is we have to be really, really careful about how we internalize events, how we internalize people, how we nurture and nourish ourselves, because everything that we put in, necessarily we utilize. And sometimes we don't. Sometimes it literally has to leave. It has to be gone. So for me, when it comes to other people's narratives, and I'm saying other because when you are going through healing, when you're working and addressing your core wounds, you will come to know a lot of stuff that you've gone through has been a lie. A lot of stuff that you didn't know about yourself was based on somebody else. That's how we naturally learn. We come here as a blank slate. The only thing I will say is our soul knows its purpose. It's the spirit that gets tainted along the way. Our spirit, our narrative, our drive for being gets tainted, and so the soul naturally gravitates to situations that help the spirit to awaken and be free. So if we're now finding narratives that match negative connotations, our spirit is going to be driven down. We are not going to awaken, we're going to be asleep. We are not going to be in a state where we can take in what's nourishing. We are just going to be toxic. We are just going to be a joke, you know. And I don't say this in a funny way. I mean, it's like a waste of life is what I'm saying. And, you know, it's not funny to live your life in a jokingly way. There are mediums that, like I always say, laughter is the best form of medicine. But laughter is a positive mechanism for expressing joy. When I talk about jokes, I'm talking about something that is tainted in, something that's been meddled with. You know, you don't necessarily joke about life. You don't, and I'm not saying you take it too seriously either, but there's a medium. You have to see things for what they are and not base things off of what you're internalizing about from somebody else. There has to be an element of truth and a balance of, right, this is serious and this I can lighten up here, you know. So I'm on a journey. Obviously, you know, next month is my birthday month and my son's birthday month, and you know, 34 is crazy to me. Like, I had my son when I was 27. So yeah, it's crazy. He's going to be 7. And so if I look back 5 years ago, I wouldn't be this positive, this like light bulb of energy. I would definitely be quite low in mood. And so I'm so grateful for this period in my life where I'm not internalizing what's gravitating into my energy. I'm not pushing it back either, but I'm facing it. I'm definitely facing it and saying, okay, I'm ready to face and address this core wound. Whatever it has for me to learn and awaken to and be present about, because in this journey of life, we literally have no option to just get going. I talked about stagnancy, plastic stagnancy, in the last video, and really it links up to this because it's all to do with our personality, who we are. So when I say things like, you know, we've got to stop internalizing, we've got to not let toxicity become us, it very much is about leaning into why we are here, because we've all got messages that come to us, but it's what we do with those messages, it's what we do with how, you know, our spirit internalizes certain thoughts and feelings and situations and events. If our soul is being guided in the right direction, which it always will, because even if we take a detour, we'll end up where we need to be. But the spirit is the one that has to awaken first. This is where I'm getting to. If you are in muddy waters, it is going to be more difficult for you to get out. It's going to be more difficult for you to approach life in a positive way that uplifts you and awakens you to be who you truly are. And who you truly are is love. That's it. Who you truly are is love. If you are in a situation where you're going through a lot of turmoil, distress, emotional, you know, unsafety, which I've talked about last year, if you are feeling unsafe, if you are feeling like the world is crumbling before your eyes, look away. Look away and say, how can I handle this? How am I able to get through this? Because there is a way forward. We can break through. But it is about getting up and staying in that element of I can, I will, I should, I must. These are key words in restoring your balance, getting back to clarity, basically. And that's, you know, that's how it should be. We should get back to our clarity, get back to our setting where we are destined to be, and always hope for, you know, what is meant for us, what we deserve, essentially. So I hope, you know, January is not too dry for you and you are enjoying, you know, your new resolutions. Keep it up, keep the goals alive, and I will see you in February with the next video, which is going to be more about confidence. And, you know, I won't go into the subject now, but looking forward to it. So choose what you love and love what you choose. And before I go, if you have any comments or anything that you'd like to add in terms of muddy waters, like many people are going through situations where they can't see what is happening, you know, let us know in the comments, and hopefully we can, you know, direct or even divert you onto the path you're supposed to be. Anyway, take care.